Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've just had an Asda order delivered. Now I don't normally have Asda, so I thought I'd share with you what I got. So I spent about between £70 and £75 for a family of 4, and I did it because we've got illness in the house again and we're just not going to get a chance to go shopping today. So I ordered it at 6 o'clock last night for delivery today, and we managed to get the slot between 1 and 2. I don't think that's popular because obviously like most people are doing stuff at the weekends, but we're stuck in anyway. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got. I've got a few of their essential range, which is so cheap, and then just other bits and bobs and like what we're having for meals and stuff as well. So I'll get into it. I think it's all a little bit random because unlike, we've only ever really ordered with Morrison's before, and not recently, and the last time I did it was through the Prime one, and they come in like the big brown bags that you can just take, whereas with Asda obviously like there's no bags or anything, so you have to shove it in your own bags to bring in the kitchen, which is what I did. So I've just bunged it in any bag as quick as I could basically, because it was pouring with rain and the poor delivery driver was getting soaked through. So yeah, I was just trying to be as quickly as possible. So first bag, random, but we got some of these chocolate chip cookies because I feel like they're just a favourite all round. I love cookies, my daughters do, and they were only 39p. I think these were 69p, and they are the chocolate and nut muesli bars. They're pretty much just for like a little snack in the day. I'm a very snacky person. Got some decaf tea bags. I think they were £1.10. I'm not really fussy about which brand decaf tea is. In fact, I really like the Lidl's own one, so hopefully that's as nice as these ones. But yeah, I also get through loads of tea in the day. And talking of tea, I did get some cake to have, and I got these ones. So these are the 9 chocolate mini cupcakes, and they look really nice. They look really yummy. So these are £1, and they are the 6 Scotch white rolls, so they'll be nice because we're having chicken burgers in the week. Got some dairy milk because I absolutely love Cadbury's, and I feel like when I don't have dairy milk in and I'm craving it and I try and have something else to substitute it, I end up eating twice as much chocolate. So oh, I also got some Terry's chocolate orange because I was doing some Christmas shopping the other day and I saw it and I didn't get any for myself, and I've been craving it since. I got some of their sage and onion stuffing mix because I'm planning on doing a dinner in the week, because I'm feeling like normal kind of Sunday roast dinners are going down well with the family at the minute. It's kind of hard to make sure that I've got like one meal that's suitable for everybody. So we've got an 8-month-old, a 3-year-old, and then obviously there's me and my hubby as well. Some bagels, they are for my hubby's lunch. They didn't have any of the Asda own ones in, so I went with the New York ones. To be honest, I don't feel like there's any difference between the branded and unbranded. I also got some of this all-purpose seasoning mix because they do all-purpose seasoning at Lidl, and it is amazing on chips. I'm hoping that this is half as nice, but you seem to get loads in here for £1. Got some plums. These are just the essential ones. I think these were like 79p, I want to say. If that, it might even be cheaper. And then crisps wise, because we're running out of good crisps, we've got some of like the Sunbites. Sometimes I just want something that's like, you know, proper. So I got these hula hoop barbecue beef, which have got to be in my like top 5, and then also some of these Roysters, but T-bone and steak ones, which I've not had in absolutely ages. So moving on to the next bag, we've got the chicken burgers. So I've got one of these in the freezer already, and they're the Bird's Eye £1/4 ones. These are super yummy if you haven't had them before. The batter is almost like, it's like almost like Rice Krispies, and it makes it really crunchy, and they're super nice, and we all like them. So I've got some of them. I've got some baguettes because in the week we are having meatballs with, obviously there's like a tomato sauce, and I normally do it with pasta, but I thought, oh, I'll just mix it up and just do it with some baguettes. I've seen loads of people actually, they put like, cut the baguettes in half and put like bolognese and cheese on as well. So yeah, I might do something like that, but with the meatballs. I've also got some of this frozen cauliflower cheese. We had the Lidl one last week, and oh my god, it tasted amazing. for my lunches, I've gone for some Covent Garden because I was really craving leek and potato soup, and to be honest, I just don't have the time to make it at the moment. So I've got one of those, and then also got a vegetable one as well because randomly I'm just really craving vegetable soups at the moment. Not a bad thing because obviously they're really healthy. And then as a substitute, we got these orange juices from Concentrate. We tend to have the fresh orange juice, but I still like the ones from Concentrate as well. Then talking of dinner, we did get a gammon. It's quite a big one actually. The thing is with shopping online as well, you can't tell how big anything is, so yeah, I tend to get stuff like way bigger than I expected it to be. But yeah, I will always do like a dinner in the week now because my daughter said, oh, I really like this meals, mummy. So whenever she says that, I'm like, right, okay, that's like noted. I'll do it again, especially with dinners because obviously they're quite healthy, aren't they, because it's just meat, potatoes and veg. And then also got some of these home style chips. Just a big bag because they're just so easy to have in the freezer. I have to admit though, I prefer actually chopping potatoes up and then putting the all-purpose seasoning mix on, but these are mainly for my hubby and my daughter because they prefer these ones. In terms of milk, we got the whole milk. We always have blue for my daughter and for us if we just fancy like an extra creamy coffee or something, and then also just semi-skimmed as well. Moving on to the third bag that we've got, so I think this is mainly fridge stuff. So I've got some Peppa Pig fromage fraise for my daughters, Milky Bar yogurt for my daughters, and probably my husband as well. Some of this roast beef top side. You can see that this is 2 for £4, but I only got one. I'm not a massive fan of like cold meats, that's why I always like tend to have soups and pastas for lunch. Oh, I got some of their extra special hand-picked blueberries, and they're 2 for £5, but I think they're actually on offer anyway for £2.50. We also got 24 of their beef meatballs. They're in an offer for 2 for £8. I feel like that the gammon was also on that offer as well. I always find when you get 24 meatballs, that does for 2 meals as well, so I do like getting those in. Got a big block of cheese. I think this was £3. We get through so much cheese in this house. My daughter absolutely loves cheese wraps for lunch. Strawberries, my favourite fruit. Oh yeah, so, well, maybe they weren't on offer then. It showed up as £2.50 and it had like a cross out. Maybe it's because I got the strawberries as well. More yogurts for me and my hubby. Got some of these grapes because they were super cheap. I think they were like £1.30. I think it's just because they're the like normal Asda ones. Now this was a little bit more expensive, but we always have one night of the week where we don't have time to like cook a proper dinner, or I don't have time to prep a dinner. So I got one of these carbonara pasta bakes, and I think this was about £6. I usually get like one of those circular tray ones from Lidl because that's where we normally shop, and when this was £6 I was like, oh, that's a bit pricey, but I'm going to get it anyway because it's convenience. But it is a lot bigger, to be fair. So, oh, it does say it serves 4 and we've got 2 little ones, so yeah, it might even do for a lunch for me as well. So yeah, and it just looks nice. It's got loads of bacon in it. Some wraps. We always end up getting loads and loads of bread. Talking of which, I did actually forget the loaf of bread, but that doesn't matter. I can always pop to like little Sainsbury's or something. Massive Ribena. I don't think this was on offer, so I think it was about £3. I normally go Home Bargains or B&M to get stuff like this, but we've completely run out of squash, so yeah, I couldn't this time. I also got these bananas. These are 7 for £1, which I think is really good. In fact, I think I've got 4 or 5 bananas left over from last week because we tend to eat loads. And then other weeks, like if I don't have one every day for my breakfast, yeah, we tend to have loads left. So I'm thinking I might even make a banana bread with that. I've been baking, I have to admit, I've been baking a few banana breads recently. I know it's like been totally overdone and everything with like YouTube, especially during lockdown. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them, especially now the weather is starting to get a little bit colder. Final thing from this bag is just some sweet potatoes. My youngest absolutely loves a sweet potato mashed up, and it's just a really quick and easy lunch that I can do with it. It's quite healthy. The final few things are just a few drinks. So I love these tropical juice drinks. This one's got added vitamin C apparently, and it's got no added sugar, so I feel like they're slightly better than orange juice, although it has probably got quite a bit of sugar in anyway naturally. But I love these. Lidl do one the same, and so do, I think it's Tesco. No, it's not, it's Sainsbury's, sorry, because we shopped there recently, and my theory is they all just get them from the same place and just put a different sticker on. So yeah, they all taste the same and they're very yummy, and I do like it as an alternative to orange juice sometimes. And then I got some Robinson's double strength. This was £3, but me and my daughter prefer orange juice, well, not orange squash over like Ribena. I feel like my husband's the opposite. And then I always get in a Pepsi Max or just something fizzy, because sometimes I just crave a little bit of something different at night, particularly if you're watching a series. We've recently watched The Watcher. That is amazing. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure loads of you already have, but I know it's based on a true story, and so I won't like ruin the storyline or anything, but I was a little bit disappointed with the ending. Can any of you guys relate? Like, I kind of wish they would have just finished it off. So yeah, anyway, that was it for this haul. A little bit of a different one. I think £75 actually. Well, it wasn't even £75 because it was £4 delivery because it was next day. I actually don't think the price of this shop was too far off Lidl, because I had a lot of stuff that I needed to stock up on, and I have felt recently that despite shopping at Lidl, because we like to get more for our money, that also, like everything else, has gone up in price. So I feel like for convenience this was a good option and I might use it again. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. There's so much to say. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.